that opens 70% of the cabin to the sky above, bathing you in natural light. Because at Cadillac, we don't just make a sunroof. We make the heavens wide. The bold, innovative Cadillac SRX crossover, now with premium care maintenance standard for 4 years or 50,000 miles. We don't just make luxury cars, we make Cadillacs.
Visit your Cadillac dealer or Cadillac.com. Premium care maintenance is standard on all 2012 Cadillac vehicles for 4 years or 50,000 miles, whichever comes first. Go to Cadillac.com/premium care for details.
The National Football League, where the action is fierce.
Play action, floats into the end zone, touchdown!
We have the personnel.
Hey, this is Howie Long.
We have the coverage.
This is Kurt Menefee.
And we have the analysis.
Hi, it's Terry Bradshaw. This is your home.
It's time now for the Callaway Cavaliers Kia of LaGrange Saturday morning quarterback show on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240 AM, 96.9 FM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now live at the showroom of Kia of LaGrange, Tony Walls and head coach Pete Wiggins giving you the inside scoop on Callaway Cavalier football.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome once again to the Saturday morning quarterback show, Callaway edition, live here in the showroom at Kia Motors. My name is Tony Walls, and I'm joined once again by winning head coach Pete Wiggins as we're going to dissect last night's big win against Haralson County. The Rebels' final score was Callaway 40 and Haralson County 7. Callaway moves to 6-1 overall, I believe, Coach Wiggins.
6-1. That's
6-1,
right.
4-0 in the region, 3-0, 4-0 in the region. That's right. Still on top of the heap with everybody looking up at us, and it's a good place to be as you go into the last 3 games of the season, isn't it, Pete?
It's a great feeling. It was a big week for us with the homecoming parade and all the festivities at school. And, we stressed to the kids all week, try to stay focused, have fun with the week. And they did. But we had a good week of practice and executed well last night. We had some penalties and turnovers we have to work harder on to eliminate. But it was a great week for us. The parade in Hogansville, I think the crowd was the largest that we've had. There were 44 participants or floats in the parade, and that just gets bigger every year, and we just appreciate everyone that was involved. I'd really like to say thank you to Miss Sonia Goddard. I mean, she did put most of that together, or all of it together, and just so much work behind the scenes from a whole lot of people. But again, thank you, Miss Sonia, on all she did for the parade. But last night at the stadium had a great crowd. And,
big crowd. That's the biggest crowd we've had, I think.
It was an awesome crowd, and just to go out and execute like we did, and represent Callaway football and Callaway High School was a great feeling for us last night.
And speaking of homecoming, congratulations to Miss Sydney Cook, I believe. She was the homecoming queen, and as Mike Mooster-Loach, the legend grows, I guess. He was so excited to win the King last night, Pete. He was tickled to death. So, congratulations to those 2 young people for their big win last night as homecoming king and queen, and put a crowning touch on the week. And of course, with the Cavaliers winning the game, that just makes it even better. When we come back, Pete, we'll talk a little bit more about last night's games, some upcoming games, your schedule this week, and those types of things. A lot of good things going on out at Callaway High School. So you guys come on back and join us here for the Saturday morning quarterback show, Callaway edition, on Eagle 102.
Select to hear from Kia of LaGrange. Did you know the Kia Optima Hybrid gets better highway miles per gallon and has a lower starting price than the Accord, Camry, and Fusion? The 2012 Kia Optima Hybrid starts as low as $24,900. Oh, by the way, the Optima Hybrid holds the Guinness Book of World Record for lowest fuel consumption in a hybrid vehicle, which averaged 64.5 miles per gallon. All Kia products are backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Visit us online at KiaLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality, hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit us on the web at www.southernorthopedics.com. That's southernorthopedics.com. Attention all Corley Drugs customers. Since Corley Drugs has closed, Perry Prather of Holmes Pharmacy has a special message for you.
If you find yourself without a place to fill your prescription, I would like to invite you to let us here at Holmes Pharmacy take care of your family. During this transition of Corley Drugs closings, come see us. We can provide the same level of comfort and care that you have always received and expected from Corley Drugs. To find out more, come see us at Holmes Pharmacy, 136 Commerce Avenue, LaGrange.
Rob and Joel Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call you should make is to Joel or Rob Upchurch. Call 706-845-7000. This week's feature is just seconds from Highland Marina. This 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home has hardwood flooring, a spacious master, and the property joins the core property, and it's only $189,900. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed with Rob or Joel Upchurch, call 706-845-7000 or just search Rob or Joel Upchurch and check them out on the web.
I'm in a state of caffeination, got all my fingers shaking. Must have been my large Americano, mochaccino, macchiato. Now the family's gone to bed, and that's my favorite time to get some tips on better rates. Cause my State Farm guy answers late, and even when it's not my agent, someone's standing by so patient. Getting coverage questions answered helps me to relax. Get to a better state, State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Release Wilson Lindsay. He'll go out in the slot to the right side and still blind to the near side. Parks will go into the shotgun set. Takes it, rolls to his right, running to the 5. It just walks right into the end zone. Touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers.
Excellent job that time on the right side of the Cavalier line. The boy, they really caved that in. And Chaz Parks basically walked untouched in the end zone with the first score of the night. So Jack, that's exactly what the Cavaliers were looking for. They wanted to get that first touchdown.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show, Callaway edition here at Eagle 102 in the beautiful showroom at Kia. That touchdown was Tez Parks' touchdown last night, one of 6 or 7 that the Cavaliers put up on the board last night, with final score being 40-7. And Pete, we talked about homecoming festivities and King and Queen before the last break, and you mentioned one factor, Pete. I guess it's always a coach's nightmare is homecoming, but I thought not only the kids but the coaching staff did a good job of. The kids seemed to enjoy homecoming, but yet they separated that and they went out and really jumped on Haralson County early and took care of business and really left no doubt about the ball game.
Well, throughout the season, there's stressful days.
Is that an understatement
for a head coach? But at the top, homecoming week is always a very busy week and a lot to juggle. And physical day, picture day, homecoming week, all those days kind of go hand in hand. But anyway, I was extremely proud of our kids, and they had a great time all week with. The festivities going on in the school and our student body. Really, there was great excitement and enthusiasm all week at school and with our kids and with our faculty and administration, and leading into the parade. And I tell you what, Tony, there was I think the biggest crowd I've ever seen. And
I hate because that's the first one I missed.
When we came around that corner.
Yeah, you looking for us.
I was looking for Mr. Walls, Miss Walls, and Miss Keith, and I didn't get to see y'all. But anyway, great crowd there, and a lot of participants, and I know everyone there had a great time. And again, just really proud for each one that participated and everybody that came out and supported the Cavaliers.
Well, and you mentioned, Pete, it's an exciting time, and Pete, I've heard several coaches mention, of course, it's all when you're winning, things are really good, and the excitement in school during the week and in the halls. You can feel that excitement and enthusiasm, and that carries over to Friday night for the kids.
It does, and we had several of our football players actually on the court, and I talked to them a little bit yesterday, as throughout the week, but those guys handled that well, and Dr. Greer sure helped me out a lot with getting the quick pictures and getting them back in the locker room and or on the field, and I really appreciate her and for all that she does. But anyway, you know, the crowd last night, you mentioned one of the best crowds we've had. There were a lot of people there last night.
Yeah.
And to see all that red and black in the stands and see a lot of faces from the past, it really means a lot to myself and the coaches and all of our kids to turn around and look up and see how much support. And as you know, the parade, to see, you know, to be able to go down the main street there in Hogansville, and I mean, there was people 5 or 6 deep on either side of the road for a long way, and it's just a
good week.
Great. It's a great testimony to how much support we have, and you know, I'd like to thank New Community Church for their pregame meal, and you know, our support just gets stronger every year.
Right. Pete, you came into last night's game a little bit banged up. The Central game was a very physical game, so you came in a little banged up. Some of the players that didn't suit up last night recovering for some injuries. Can you give us an update on some of those guys?
Well, we had Cortez Leonard has got a stinger, and we decided to set him out last night, and that was hard on him, you know, his senior year, and
sure.
He wanted to be out there, but held him out, and you know, bottom line, we have to have him down the road, and we have to look out for him. So he didn't get to play last night. Kel Kyles, Nooney Anderson, Josh Williams, those 3 kids had concussions, and so they set out. But you know, hopefully all 4 of those guys will be back this week and ready to go. But how about some of those young guys stepping up? Dre Martin on defense, and I know you and I always spend a segment on offense or defense or special team, but I guess
you led right on into that, Pete. You don't even need me anymore. You go ahead, bud.
Anyway, on defense last night, Dre Martin, who's a freshman,
16,
number 16.
Right, okay.
He started at outside linebacker for us, and also R.J. Williams, who's a sophomore. He played a lot last night, but Eddie Culpepper's a sophomore. Now, Eddie started for us on both sides of the ball all year, but those guys really played well at outside linebacker last night, and I know Coach Martin was excited. Eddie had a pick 6, and anyway, a lot of excitement there. But going back to those young kids, you know, our JV team finished 7-0 this year.
Okay.
And
is it coaching, Pete? Is that what it is?
A lot of good kids.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Coach Sher, Coach Kurt Napier do a great job with those kids, and you know, our middle school right now is undefeated, and they play Hanley this coming Monday at the stadium.
Okay.
And, that's a big game for Coach Kerry Woodard, and again, you know, they're undefeated, and Callaway football at all levels right now is really rolling right along, isn't it?
Well, it's a good time, Pete, and it's a testament to you guys. And when we come back after this next break, we'll talk a little bit more about the game last night, from maybe the individual players and things that you saw, and we'll talk about next week's game at best. So we appreciate everybody listening to us this morning. Y'all go ahead and warm up that cup of coffee, and Pete and I are going to choke down a biscuit on this break. So come on back and join us for the Callaway edition of the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show on Eagle Sports.
Jesse Lick here from Kia LaGrange. Did you know the Kia Optima Hybrid gets better highway miles per gallon and has a lower starting price than the Accord, Camry, and Fusion? The 2012 Kia Optima Hybrid
when they announced the King, Wiggins, I bet he was 12 feet off the ground. He was pumped up, boy.
64.5 miles per gallon. All Kia products are backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limit.
I got on him a little bit. I said, Greg, that injury don't look too bad now with him jumping 12 feet off the ground.
It's the secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality, hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit us on the web at www.southernorthopedics.com. That's
ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Rob and Joel Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call you should make is to Joel or Rob Upchurch. Call 706-845-7000. This week's feature listing is a secluded 2-acre lot on Deer Point Road in LaGrange. Well-maintained home adjoining core property and a wired workshop for only $89,900. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed with Rob or Joel Upchurch, call 706-845-7000 or just search Rob or Joel Upchurch and check them out on the web.
State of denial is a drag and a trial. When I bought my cheap insurance, should have known this day would come. Now I've had an accident and I'm feeling quite alone. Called them at least 20 times, but they won't pick up the phone. Without personal service, my policy's kind of worthless. Get to a better state, State Farm.
Don't deny yourself a call to State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in downtown LaGrange.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back out here to the Kia showroom. Coleman Vice here with you. And I got Todd Parrott coming in behind me as we're enjoying a fantastic morning here at Kia. And, Todd, I tell you, first question is, did you make it to the woods today?
Actually, I didn't. I just got through texting Jesse to see if they seen anything yet. They hadn't had any luck yet, though. So
it is the season to get out and have a good time and enjoy not only football but hunting and a whole bunch of other things. And there's nothing better to get you out and about from tailgating to your favorite hunting spot is Kia Sedona. I mean, I got it right, Sorrento, and that vehicle ready or a Sportage. Both of those vehicles get you where you want to go.
well, actually, if you're on tailgate, you can tailgate in any of them. You know, we got hatchbacks, we got big trunk space, all seats let down, get great gas mileage. So you know, you can fill up your trunk full of coolers and sandwiches and all the goodies.
That's right. You get a Optima hybrid. You can do it with 68 miles to the gallon.
Well, you can go across the United States and only fill up 6 times. How about that?
That'd be pretty cool. All right, what else is going on today other than just as always having the fun times that y'all have here and making sure that people get a vehicle that they really enjoy?
Well, we actually got a sale that we started 2 days ago, and it's actually for all the owners of a Kia brand. It doesn't matter if it's a 99 or 2003. We're inviting these folks back in, and we're offering an extra $3,000 on their trade just because it's a Kia brand.
There you go. Come by and check that out right here at Kia of LaGrange on Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange. Wonderful showroom. And let's do a quick highlight. Oh, don't forget, we got Chick-fil-A biscuits. Come by and have a biscuit with us. Spend some time here with the great people here at Kia. You'll find that you've been missing a Kia. Come get you one. It's Eagle 102.3.
We're back under center, going to reverse out. Fake the handoff. He's going to have to just throw it away. He's going to be picked off. Pick 6, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Ladies and gentlemen, another touchdown for the Callaway.
And that play was set up by excellent pressure from number 15, Keyshawn Freeman, as the quarterback rolled to his left. As soon as he turned, Freeman was right in his face, and he tried to throw it out in the flats. And number 6, I believe that's it, Eddie Culpepper.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show, Callaway edition. As you was listening to the Eddie Culpepper pick 6 touchdown, and I believe that was the Cavaliers' second touchdown. Again, a play made by pressure from Keyshawn Freeman and excellent break on the ball by Eddie. But, Pete, there were a lot of people who stood out last night offensively, defensively. You know, we talk about your offensive line every week. They really don't get a lot of credit unless they give up a sack or something like that. But each week, Pete, they seem to get a little bit better. One of your staple plays is that quick hitter up the middle to number 3, D. Rosser. And when he pops that hole, he's got great speed for a fullback, and, I mean, he can really go. But your offensive line, Pete, has really, I think, done an excellent job for you the last 2, 3, 4 weeks.
Well, Coach Wall does a great job with those kids, and, from tight end to well, sometimes it's 2 tight ends, but across the board, you got Keyshawn Freeman and Jalen Allen that split the reps at tight end, and at right tackle, Moose DeLoach, and right guard Devin Powell. Our center last night was Andrew Dodgen because Josh was out, and Dodge did a great job last night at center. Left guard is Josh Emery, who also played a lot of linebacker last night. He did a great job. And left tackle, we actually Moose DeLoach plays left tackle. I stumbled a little bit,
right.
but
That's all right.
Brandon Sutton.
You're allowed that. You're 6-1. You're allowed for a stumble.
Brandon Sutton plays right tackle, and Moose plays on the left side. But anyway, those guys do a great job. And you just mentioned the little quick hitter. That's just a trap play that we run, and sometimes it's a veer that little Ross hits. But he's getting better at it. You know, we moved him to fullback this year, and each game he gets a little bit more experience and knows the timing of the play, and as well as the offensive line. And he really had some big runs last night, and he's got a lot of speed once he gets in the secondary.
And those things don't just happen, do they, Pete?
No, they don't.
They don't just happen, do they, buddy? They have to. You mentioned the timing, and that's something that sometimes is overlooked. If he doesn't hit that hole at the correct moment and doesn't give his lineman time to get through there and make their block, it doesn't work. But he had one long run last night late in the game, and I noticed he came off. I don't know if it was an ankle or a knee, but I hope he's doing okay. Hopefully that's nothing major, because he's a big part of our offense. He really is. And Tez continues to get better from the quarterback spot. Didn't throw the ball as well as he wanted to, I don't think, last week. But this week, boy, he was the 2-point throw to Terry Godwin. Hit Terry Godwin in stride on a little slant, and Terry did a good job after the catch. And Tez seems to be growing in confidence, Pete, with his ability to throw. And when you run the ball like you guys been running, it really takes the pressure off of that quarterback, because he has a lot of time to throw. Tez can make plays with his feet when the pocket breaks down. So he a big weapon for you, Pete.
Well, we try to establish our run game, and that's what we're going to do. And each week, we feel like we've gotten a little better. And we mentioned Tez and Little Ross and our offensive line tight ends. Well, receiver Terry Godwin, Petey Leverett, Dante Lindsay, Ed Daniel, Nick Woodyard, all those kids came in and did a great job last night at tailback. Eddie Culpepper, Boom Lindsay had another big night for us, running the ball. And this year we're really able to. We're rotating a lot of kids on both sides of the ball, and all those names are playing defense as well. And but they're not. It's not that they're playing every snap both ways. We've got a good rotation going, and on the defensive side, on our defensive line, Keyshawn Freeman and Jalen Allen started at defensive end for us last night, but Moose DeLoach comes in and plays a lot. Deion Smith had a great game last night at defensive end. Inside, Tay Robinson and Red Williams started for us, but Deion Bray, Justice Perkins, they played a lot of snaps last night, and I was just really proud of those kids. Also, Devin Powell, and who plays guard for us, and Brandon Sutton, who plays right tackle for us. They did really well at our defensive tackle position. Josh Emery played a lot of snaps at linebacker. LeBron Zelaya just gets better and better every week, and LeBron is such a good kid. He's just a 10th grader, but we're just really proud of him. He gets everybody in the huddle and gets them where they're supposed to be, and he does a great job with that.
And that depth, Pete, is crucial to a team's success. The ability to run people in and out, and you want to be fresher than your opponent in the fourth quarter, and I think that's a big key for the Cavaliers. So far this year, they have been fresher in the fourth quarter than their opponents, and again, it's just another tribute to you guys and what you guys have been able to do to develop that talent. Pete, I think we got one more break. We're going to pause one more time and see if you and I can get this biscuit down before it gets cold. We'll race and see who can get through with it first. But we want to thank everybody that's listening to us so far, and go ahead and get that last cup of coffee warmed up and come on back and join us here on the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show, Callaway edition, on Eagle Sports.
Kia LaGrange. Did you know the Kia Optima Hybrid gets better highway miles per gallon and has a lower starting price than Accord, Camry, and Fusion? The 2012 Kia Optima Hybrid starts as low as $24,900. Oh, by the way, the Optima Hybrid holds the Guinness Book of World Record for lowest fuel consumption in a hybrid vehicle, which averaged 64.5 miles per gallon. All Kia products are backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Visit us online at KiaLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Attention all Corley Drugs customers. Since Corley Drugs has closed, Perry Prather of Holmes Pharmacy has a special message for you.
If you find yourself without a place to fill your prescription, I would like to invite you to let us here at Holmes Pharmacy take care of your family. During this transition of Corley Drugs closings, come see us. We can provide the same level of comfort and care that you have always received and expected from Corley Drugs. To find out more, come see us at Holmes Pharmacy, 136 Commerce Avenue, LaGrange.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality, hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit us on the web at www.southernorthopedics.com. That's southernorthopedics.com. Rob and Joel Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call you should make is to Joel or Rob Upchurch. Call 706-845-7000. This week's feature is just seconds from Highland Marina. This 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home has hardwood flooring, a spacious master, and the property joins the core property, and it's only $189,900. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed with Rob or Joel Upchurch, call 706-845-7000 or just search Rob or Joel Upchurch and check them out on the web.
I'm in a state of caffeination, got all my fingers shaking. Must have been my large Americano, mochaccino, macchiato. Now the family's gone to bed, and that's my favorite time to get some tips on better rates. Cause my State Farm guy answers late, and even when it's not my agent, someone's standing by so patient. Getting coverage questions answered helps me to relax. Get to a better state, State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Park's going to back up, and the ball off to his tailback, who's just going to go right in the end zone.
Eddie Culpepper, I believe, with his second touchdown of the night.
You're exactly right. One on defense, one on offense, and the Cavaliers put 6 more on the board.
Eddie Culpepper again there with another touchdown for the Cavaliers last night. And Pete, we've got about 3 or 4 minutes here. We want to talk a little bit about next week. You mentioned some different challenges. Well, Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock on the road is definitely a logistics challenge for you, but we go up to Lakewood Stadium next Saturday afternoon. Kickoff is at 4 o'clock to play another new opponent, Pete, a team called BEST, B-E-S-T Academy, and I learned that that's an acronym, Pete. Did you know that? I had no idea that evidently it's what those letters stand for. I'm not sure exactly what they stand for, but it's like technology, science, and those types of things. So it's a new school up in the Atlanta area. What can you tell us about them, Pete?
Well, we've seen them on film look very good. Got a great running back, and the atmosphere being at 4 o'clock will be a little different for us, and on Saturday. So we just have to handle that. Our day will start early Saturday morning, and pregame meal will probably be around 11, 12 o'clock that day, and it'll just be a lot different for us. But hey, that's part of it. They got to play too.
That's
so,
right.
We'll play on the same field, so we'll work all week just like we always do and get ready for them. But going back to our homecoming festivities, I'd like to say congratulations. Also, we mentioned Miss Sydney Cook and Moose DeLoach, but also a big congratulations to Mr. Adam Sledge and Kendrika Harris, who finished second, and Mr. Kane Keith and Miss Chastity Boyd, who were the first runners-up. Just a congratulations to all those young people and everyone that was selected to the homecoming court. And again, I'd like to say a big thank you to our kids at Callaway High School. They just had a great week, and it's just a good feeling walking into school, and there's a lot of pride in our school and in the community. I've said that several times today, but I can't say it enough, and it just means a whole lot to me. And over the years to see how much stronger we get every year, and it's a testimony to the great kids and parents that we have out there, and our faculty and administration. So again, just a big thank you to the Callaway community.
Well, we've come a long way. The last Callaway opened in 1996.
That's right.
And it doesn't seem like that long ago, does it, Pete? I mean, you've been here, 10 years now almost? 10, somewhere along in there. And, a lot of that credit that you're part of that improvement too, you and your staff. And
hey, how about our walking trail too? We got to mention.
Oh my, yeah. But go ahead and tell them about that, Pete. We got about a minute left.
We don't have very much longer, but I know our coach Dalfrey. She was in tears last week to see that trail almost completed, and folks need to come out and check that out. But
it's a gorgeous walk back
I know
to
it
that,
means
Pete.
a whole lot to you as well, Mr. Walls.
My wife and I, we enjoy that walk 3 or 4 times a week, and it's a lot of fun. It's beautiful back in there, Pete. So see a lot of deer. So it's really pretty, especially this time of year with the leaves falling. But Pete, congratulations on a big win, moving to 6-1. I'm going to give you probably the rest of the day to enjoy that, but I need you to get ready for next week's game. You start that tomorrow, so no rest for the wicked, my friend. But let's get on that. Let's get those visiting stands filled up next week up at Lakewood Stadium. Remember, Saturday afternoon, 4 o'clock kickoff. Get up there early and let's make some noise, and let's help these kids get another big road region win. And we get that one out of the way, Pete, we'll be at home for the rest of the year. Does that sound okay to you?
That sounds like a winner.
I heard that, buddy. We want to thank everyone for listening to us this morning, and we know your time is important. We appreciate you sharing it with us. And you've been listening to the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show, Callaway edition, on Eagle Sports.
Thanks for listening to the Callaway Cavaliers Kia of LaGrange Saturday Morning Quarterback Show on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240 AM, 96.9 FM, and online at eagle1023.com with Tony Walls and Cavaliers coach Pete Wiggins.
Jesse Licht here from Kia of LaGrange. Did you know the Kia Optima Hybrid gets better highway miles per gallon and has a lower starting price than the Accord, Camry, and Fusion? The 2012 Kia Optima Hybrid starts as low as $24,900. Oh, by the way, the Optima Hybrid holds the Guinness Book of World Record for lowest fuel consumption in a hybrid vehicle, which averaged 64.5 miles per gallon. All Kia products are backed by Kia's